Hi children, welcome to my English class. In my earlier class, we learned first and second stanzas. Let us learn the third stanza of the poem The Spider and the Fly. Said the cunning spider to the fly, "Dear friend, what shall I do to prove the warm affection I have always felt for you? I have within my pantry good store of all that's nice. I am sure you are very welcome. Will you please to take a slice?" Still the spider perseveres. Now he tries to manipulate the fly into feeling guilty for not accepting his many gestures of friendship. "Dear friend, what shall I do? Here's the catch though. The spider is eager to prove his friendship, but is still on his terms. At the end of the day, he is using guilt as another roundabout way to get the fly into his home. I have within my pantry good store of all that's nice." These constant invitations to see or sample something or another in his house is almost a pitiful refrain. He is desperate and at his wits' end, or so it seems, on how to gain the fly's trust. See what fly is saying. "Oh, no, no," said the little fly. "Kind sir, that cannot be. I have heard what's in your pantry, and I do not wish to see." It's commendable the way the fly flights, politeness with politeness. She addresses the spider as "kind sir," a dainty reply to his dear friend. It shows that while the fly shows courtesy to the spider, she is not keen on him as a friend and will still keep her distance. The fly then proceeds to firmly turn down his invitation and tactfully alludes that she already knows what's in the spider's pantry, his past victims, and is not interested in knowing more. See the stanza 4. "Sweet creature," said the spider, "you are witty and you are wise. How handsome are your gauzy wings, how brilliant are your eyes. I have a little looking glass upon my parlour shelf. If you'll step in one moment, dear, you shall behold yourself." Now what Spider is going to say? Spider's choice weapon is now vanity. He heaps flattery on the fly in praising her wit and wisdom. The spider sends the message that he acknowledges that the fly is a smart cookie. This well-placed compliment could have lulled her into a false sense of security, for the fly could assume that she was smart enough to see through the spider's evil plans, and the enemy himself admitting this, heady praise indeed. Immediately after the spider begins to praise her loveliness, those gauzy wings and brilliant eyes, the spider speaks as if the fly does not realize her own beauty. He wants to show her how lovely she is. Again an invitation to see herself in the looking glass. One moment is all he asks of her, one moment is all he needs. It is something to note that until now the spider used to ask for the fly's consideration. "Will you walk into my parlour? Will you rest upon my little bed? Will you please to take a slice?" But this time he is not asking. His temptation takes the form of a suggestion. It's almost as if there is a strategy to these tactics he uses. "I thank you, gentle sir," she said, "for what you are pleased to say, and bidding you good morning now, I'll call another day." You sense the change in tone from the earlier unhesitating, "Oh, no, no," our little fly doesn't seem too vehement in her refusal now. True, she hasn't accepted the spider's invite. We could even say she is stalling. After all, the fly still hasn't specified when she will visit the spider. But while she hasn't said yes, she hasn't given an outright no, like she used to earlier either. This hesitation from the fly, and not an outright falling for the spider's flattery, is an insight into the poet's understanding of the human psyche. Very rarely do people change their stances or opinions suddenly unless something drastic occurs. This juncture is also a kind of watershed moment where the reader senses that the fly may actually be warming up to the spider. It also creates suspense. Will the fly fall for the spider, or will she stand by her better instincts? So, children, I expect that you would have understood the third and fourth stanza's explanation. See you in my next class. Thank you.